Hello, folks. Um, some of you already know, and some of you may even know more than I do, because I don't have any details or specifics. But I did get informed this morning that Dr. Bob went to go be with the Lord. He passed away yesterday or last night. That's honestly all I know. And so I wanted to make a video informing those who don't know but care. And then just, say a few words and I it was kind of I guess ironic is the word. But some some information came my way yesterday that's just relevant to my own life. That wasn't particularly good news, not like horrible stuff, but just not particularly good news. But it created a question in my mind that I thought, man, I need to talk to Dr. Bob. I need to ask Dr. Bob. It's like a practical type of question. And even this morning, on my way, I was driving to Bible study this morning that I attend with guys from the church on Saturday mornings, and I was thinking about it on the way there, thinking I need to call Dr. Bob. I have an important question for him. And then right at the end of the Bible study, I got a text about the situation. Me and Dr. Bob, we developed a good friendship over the years, and he was a good friend and a good mentor. I know. He was certainly. Like all of us, did he have his flaws? Yeah. Did he have some character flaws, things that could have been worked on? And yeah, we all do. There are those that would put Dr. Bob on a pedestal, and then there are those that despised him. And neither one of those are the appropriate attitude to take towards anyone. We should never put someone on a pedestal, and we shouldn't despise another, especially a brother. Some people didn't like his theology. Some people didn't like his personality. People thought he was arrogant or prideful. Let me tell you something. The Dr. Bob that I knew on a personal level, I don't deny he has his faults, but the Dr. Bob that I knew was someone who absolutely loved the Lord. Anytime I was around him, our conversations were just consistently dominated with Christ. Contextually speaking, it was just everything was always revolving around Christ and the Word. When we being in public, he had no reservations whatsoever to share the gospel with the people at the table next to him as we're eating. He loved Christ. He loved Christ. He loved his word. When I would stay the night at his place, I would wake up to hearing him singing hymns while he's in the shower. He would sing hymns loud. You could hear him across his place. He loved the Lord. It was, we became really good friends. He mentored me. And, the last couple years, we didn't communicate as often, as frequently as we had in the past. And it was just circumstantial. I'm always busy. And it's just, those things. It's, you just get caught up in life. He texted me on Christmas Eve, wish me a Merry Christmas. Last time I spoke to him on the phone was in November. And he had, given the context of what we were talking about, he had some, very kind and generous words towards me, about me. Given the context, that's not said to like somehow or for whatever reason to be boastful. It's just, it's an honor and a privilege to have, my mentor think highly of me. It's just, it's a blessing. And he always told me continuously that Chris, I think of you like a son. And so I wish I would have gone and seen him when I moved. I was supposed to. I was kind of planning on going and stopping by to visit him, because it's been a while since I've actually seen him. And when I was coming up here to Idaho, and it just didn't work out. And don't take things for granted. But anyhow, I just wanted to inform some of you. I'm just processing all of this. I'm gonna miss him. I tell you, I'm gonna miss him. But I know that I'll see him again, and he's one step closer to the resurrection. He's one step closer to that glorious day. And he'll be missed. But at the same time, I'm happy that he's freed from this, from sin. He's freed from sin. He's freed. I mean, in the sense that it just there's none. It's gone completely. He's not here. He's with the Lord. In that sense of being free. It's gone. He doesn't have to deal with that anymore. And again, say what you will about whether or not you like the man or not, or he loved the Lord, and so I say this. I wanted to inform you guys and ask that you would just pray for the family, his son and his daughter in particular. Just lift them up in your prayers. And then I wanted to a quote from the poem, the last stanza, because I believe this was Dr. Bob. He lived his life for Christ, all his flaws and all. But I'll quote this stanza, and this is one that you and I ought to be mindful of. Only one life 'twill soon be past. Only what's done for Christ will last. And when I am dying, how happy I'll be if the lamp of my life has been burned out for thee. And I believe that to be true of Dr. Bob. And I hope that's true of myself. And we should all strive for that. Because, folks, only what is done for Christ is going to last. Only what's done for Christ matters. So, anyways, I just want to inform you guys, and ask that you'd keep his family in prayer. All right, peace.